All right, everybody, we have got one of the shop bikes on the lift today. This is Track King. So this is a 2007 performance bagger. This is a shop bike that we use for testing products on. So it is undergoing yet another transformation for some more product testing. We are using alloy art components on this project today. So there's a few things going on here, but the thing that I'd like to talk about right now is the front motor mount. So we are installing today the alloy art front motor mount plate and motor mount. So these are made from billet aluminum. They are light and strong, and this polyurethane bushing is definitely an upgrade. So we'll just take a look here at the steel component. So there's definitely a weight difference here. I'll have to put it on the scale later. Not much difference here, but we do have an upgraded bushing. The other thing we're going to use is this alloy art dog bone, which I call it, or motor mount, or engine alignment device, if you will. So typically you'll see a component like this on the bike. This was actually an upgrade over stock as well. So this is actually designed for a new style bagger, the new chassis, the top front link, but we are going to shorten it today so it'll work here. So you see this little groove here? I'm actually gonna cut that right there and clean that up and rethread it so it's a little shorter and able to work with this. I haven't done this before, so I'll let you know if it works, but it'll be a nice, cool little upgrade to round out the alloy art package there. So we got a lot of other cool parts going on this bike. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're continuing on our mission to upgrade this 2007 bagger with alloy art components, lightweight billet components. So our next product that we're going to install is this billet aluminum swing arm. As you can see, this thing is super beefy. It is lightweight, it is strong. We have multiple shock mount locations here. We have a hollow chrome moly axle to save weight, but it's still strong. So this is really gonna be an awesome upgrade to this older skinny tire model bagger. This resembles the new style swing arms, but again, billet aluminum, lightweight and strong. So continuing the upgrades from alloy art. So, Jake has this awesome alloy art swing arm installed on this 07 bagger. Man, that thing looks robust and still lightweight, billet aluminum. So I just want to talk about this for a couple minutes before we put the shocks on here. So this swing arm is super cool. You have two different axle locations on here, along with a huge amount of adjustment, right? Front to rear with both locations, and it's marked out clearly so you can get it equal from side to side. So this is a race-inspired swing arm. So that's why you have all these options. This was developed road racing Harley baggers. So that's really cool. We have 3 different shock locations here, and then we also have the wheel stand location back here, again, race-inspired. So for you guys that are installing these on the older skinny tire baggers, just remember that there's 5-speed and 6-speed transmissions in this chassis, and that will determine how much you can jack the bike up. So on a 5-speed, you can actually lift it higher, but on the 6-speed twin cams, it'll hit the top of the case. So right now, if we run a 14-inch shock, we can only run on the middle or rear location before it tops out at full length. So in this case, because I'm not quite as tall as some people, I'm gonna run a 13-inch shock in the front hole, and then we're gonna check out our geometry from there. But just remember, on the 5-speed baggers, you can run a 14 in any hole. It'll drop down further. It's just the 6-speed skinny tire ones is the only thing we have a clearance issue on, and it's really not even a big deal because you can run a 13 in the front hole. It still gets you jacked up. We have +2 in the front right now, and you can see the attitude of the bike is pretty good. So we're going to install now, Jake's gonna install a set of 13-inch Nowaskey remote reservoir shocks. So I had the springs powder coated to match the bike, so that's gonna look pretty cool. And then we're playing around with reservoir wraps. So this is just a version that we came up with here. For example, our plan is to have multiple different shock reservoir wraps that we'll have available on the website, so you can make these resis look cool. Not that they don't look cool already. So Jake's gonna get that mounted up there, and we're gonna continue on with the alloy art components on this 07 bagger. So here we are, cranking away on the 07 Track King shop bagger, and Jake's working on getting the shocks in back there, doing some fitment, and so we're getting ready to put the top twin cam motor mount on. So this is what came off of there. The steel mount actually went like this. And at one point in time, there was a horn bracket and all that stuff on there. We had already trimmed that off this bike, and then had these. This is actually an upgraded dog bone. It's not the factory one, but now we are installing the alloy art upper motor mount, billet aluminum mount. So this thing's lightweight and heavy duty. It's very robust. It has the nut relief machined in there. And if you wanted to run a key or a horn bracket, there are some holes here in a little metal bracket that came with it, but we're not gonna run that. We don't like horns. So that'll go up here. And then this is the alloy art dog bone, as I always call it, but the engine alignment joint. And this is actually designed for the newer chassis, the top front, but we are going to use it on our top center. So when it's collapsed all the way, it works for this. On the front, we actually, right at this little relief here, we actually cut that and ran a chase through it so we could shorten it up to do the front. So if we had to do that on the top, we would, but as short as it'll go here will work. Jake already has it kind of figured out. So another awesome alloy art, or 2 alloy art components here. Lightweight, heavy duty, billet aluminum. So nothing but the best for Track King.
I was almost there. You filled that empty space with the love I used to chase, and as far as I can see, it don't get better than this. So Butterfly, here is a song, and it's sealed with a kiss and a thank you, miss. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me.
Everybody, well, we have all of our performance parts on Track King. Alloy art swing arm that we're testing out. That installation went really well. I'm really happy with that piece. We have the twin cam top center motor mount, and we put the alloy art adjustable link up there, and the front motor plate, motor mount, and adjustable link down here. Both of these have been really popular on our social media. People are liking this stuff, so yeah, super cool lightweight components. We have our Nowaskey level 4 front end on here, but we utilize some different components. The alloy art legs and their brake mounts, and then we use some Sly Fox trees, again with our Pro 1 tubes and Nowaskey cartridges. We'll have more information coming on this as we move forward with it, but we had to design some new fender spacers and some different things up here, so it would be up to the Nowaskey standard. So this will be tested and proven, and we'll get you some more information on that. But yeah, Track King, again, this is 07 Road King, all 12-point fasteners, Nowaskey performance engine. I mean, it's done up. You guys have seen this bike before in a different form, but it's our shop test bike, so it will change from time to time. So we got to get slick, working on a cool decal kit for it here. I'm a little lackluster right now, so we got to get them designing a wrap so we get it all racy and cool. But we got her finished up, so we're going to get it off the lift. Jake is going to set do all the neck adjustments and the fall away on it. Thanks to Jake, it got done, because if it was up to me, it wouldn't be finished right now. So here it is, Track King, and when we get a little further along with some decals and some different stuff, we'll talk to you more about some of that. So until then, we're gonna get her finished up and riding.